I'm Glacia, an intuitive life coach and Ascension guide. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here with me. Today I want to talk a little bit about the energies that we are experiencing that are causing the accelerated manifestation that many of us are experiencing. So this is a call to really watch your thoughts and watch what you're focused on. So when we focus on what is in front of us, right, we're looking at what we created in a past energy. So what shows up in the present moment is based on your past vibrational offering. And where we're at in the entire world is based on the collective offering, but it was built in the past, right? So in this present moment, this is our place of power. In this moment, way that we are able to move through the world based on our desires. So when we look at the past and we pull it into the present moment, right? So that's different than acknowledging like, okay, we look around, the world is the way it is because we focused on that stuff in the past and created it this way. So we have the ability to shape our future. So that's why it's the most powerful point, because we are actually shaping so if we look to the past and focus on the past while we're in our present moment, we're actually recreating the past over and over, and you don't see a whole lot of change. When we take the present moment, we end up shaping our future in a way that is different than if we were looking at the past and shaping our present and future with that. I hope I didn't lose anybody here. So with the systems of domination and control, they know that the programs they put in front of you, anything that they feed your mind, you're going to focus on it and you're going to feel about it. Those two things, focus and feeling, are what create your reality. Now, your imagination has the power to do that. But if you're focused on something like a TV program, you're not really engaging your imagination, you're observing something, right? But it doesn't mean you're not creating, because you're focused on it and you're feeling about it. So that also trains your mind, kind of sets up your mind with an expectation of what is going to be coming up, right? Our mind is here to calculate information. But when we're taking the past and looking at especially like news reports or things like that, which may or may not be true, if we look at those and then we feel about them in the present moment, and we take that past experience and we pull it energetically into our present moment, we're actually creating our future based on that past thing. This is how the timelines get massively manipulated. So if you get an entire group of beings to focus on a specific incident and feel about it, especially projected, like some type of fear, like this could happen, then you get a bunch of people who are together at the same point of time, co-creating very powerfully that reality. And then that timeline gets shaped through your vibrational offering, the collective vibrational offering, and individual vibrational offerings, and through the interconnectedness of the vibration and the infinite breath, which is the consciousness that comes in, and then the fabric of reality gets arranged by that consciousness, which is building it based on your vibrational offering. So when we do this, we end up creating a reality that we didn't mean to create. It looks like total chaos in our world right now. There's systems breaking down and there's systems being built up. We've got people who are creating unconsciously and people who are creating consciously. And this is where I'm coming in to remind you that you're a creator being and to help you look at the process in a very simplified way of the process I just explained, where you focus, you feel, and you create. And whatever you're focused on and feeling about, you're creating. Now, this could make a lot of people say, oh, shoot, no, I'm terrified that I created something that I don't want. Every single moment you have an opportunity to create something different and something new. Now, the thing with creation or manifestation is that it takes momentum to build, right? You think about something, you spend a bunch of time focusing on it, working on manifesting it, clearing the things that prevent you from manifesting it, those anchors and density that I love talking about. Finally, it manifests, right? And you're like, I've been waiting forever. Well, right now, with those energies though, there's so much less lag time. There's an increased or accelerated manifestation happening for a lot of us. So we're powerfully co-creating with others. So when we're working on a manifestation, right, you're not alone in that manifestation. You're a co-creator. So with this collective consciousness, we're co-creating all of these things that we have going on, which is why I like to remind you to pay attention to what you allow yourself to focus on. Now, some of you are going to say this, well, we can't just pretend like those bad things aren't happening. I get it. I'm definitely not saying try to be ignorant to like these things happening. I'm saying don't obsess about them and dwell on them and generate all these feelings and in fact feed that energy or that problem that you wish wasn't there. You can acknowledge something and move on from it. And that doesn't mean ignore it. It doesn't mean turn a blind eye. It doesn't mean just say whatever, that's somebody else's problem. If you feel passionate and encouragement and excitement about making a difference in that area, that's a beautiful focus. If you feel diminished and you feel depleted and you feel like hopeless by focusing on something, you're not doing anybody a favor or service by putting your focus there. Shift it to something that makes you feel better. When we have these fears or these anchors in density, so it may be a fear of abandonment, a fear of betrayal, sadness, sorrow, grief, shame, blame, guilt, all of that stuff. When we have that in our field, it's an offering to that infinite breath. It's part of our vibrational offering. That's why doing the clearing work, either with me or with others, or by yourself, if you have tools to do that, really being committed to doing it will make a huge difference in your world. We create this reality, but we're working with that infinite breath, which is a consciousness beyond our comprehension. It's the reason that my body stays how it is and doesn't just fall apart on a molecular level, and yours and everything else around us. We don't have to understand it to work with it. Thanks for being here with me. I really appreciate your presence here. I'm so excited to be here on this journey with you guys. I love you guys so much. You're amazing beings. Remember that you are these amazing, powerful creator beings with infinite potential, limitless possibilities.